Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly. It's a show that you should be listening to nightly, but it's not on every night, it's on right now.
Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly. It's a program I believe you should listen to nightly. Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly. It's a program. Hey! Alright, I am driving home from work on a Sunday. And I decided to do a little recording of Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly, the weekly half-hour show. With me, Ben Boquist. And I am Ben Boquist, turning left across traffic. Yeah! Alright. What do I want to talk about? Tomorrow, I'm looking at an apartment, which is going to be super cool. It would honestly be the best place I ever lived, just because of the location. A couple blocks away from the lake in Evanston. So we'll see. Knock on wood. More than anything, it's kind of like I'm throwing my fucking apartment, getting feelers out there and seeing what I can, if I can even get accepted or be allowed to have an apartment, such an annoying thing about being alive. I've always had cool landlords, kind of like, I lived with my brother for a long time, and then when I moved out the first time, it was kind of legit, like association of a fucking owner of a complex, and they did a credit check and all that good stuff. I passed, proved how much I made, my salary, which is usually what you got to do. And it's rough for me right now because I just came off a year of going freelance, so it's another thing I wanted to brush over. Doing my taxes. If anybody knows what the fuck I should do, any type of hints or tips, I'm just gonna pay somebody, because I did the whole freelance, so I'm completely 1099 last year, and I didn't make a lot, so I'm banking on that maybe the 2 months that I had an actual W-4 job, plus the fact that I didn't make too much, that I won't be totally fucked on taxes this year. But who knows? It depends on how much time I want to invest on doing my taxes. That, because there's programs out there that will help someone like myself who lost a big chunk of their income last year due to COVID. Which is definitely, I'm in that category of people, I guess, in the creative field that, I lost, feels like half of what I made the year before, but probably closer to a quarter, because I've been fucking hustling, Work. That's what I do. I have one day off every 2 weeks, which is cool. But anyway, so tomorrow I'm going to look at this place. Just a very, very small apartment, but location-wise, one of the coolest fucking places you could ever be. Just like, it's a drunken stumble from the beach, the lake shore. So that would just be amazing. It would be one of my perfect scenarios as far as where I could live. Very Ben type of vibe. So we'll see. To be continued. Riding shotgun with a nice pizza to my side. Sausage, mushroom, onion. Great combo. What else am I wanting to talk about here? Since Antidisestablishmentarianism Nightly does have a little bit of a particle physics history with one of the first episodes, I don't know, it might be copyright excluded now, because I went back recently and found that a bunch of the episodes are unlistenable to. Beyond being just awkward and unlistenable to. You can't, literally, physically can't listen to them because of copyright bullshit, which sucks ass and titties. But, I mean, it doesn't suck titties. It sucks like a dirty ass only. So, but it is what it is, you know. It's gonna come down to be like, hey, here's my podcast, and I'll just like I'll send you like, I don't know, it's like a WeTransfer or something. I don't know. It's annoying. Just the whole copyright, like we're making Hollywood movies here or some shit. Fuck. It's a fucking dumbass little podcast, but either way. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, particle physics. They figured out how to freeze antimatter with a laser. Our old buddies over at CERN. Besides being a center to so many crazy conspiracy theories and whatnot, they're actually doing sciencey science shit over there. And so it's basically one of the keys to the universe, you know, matter, antimatter. Antimatter is just reverse charged matter in some respects. I'm obviously a fucking layman idiot when it comes to any type of physics, so, but the gist of it is there's, you know, black holes, matter, which is everything we know, and then there's black hole antimatter. You know, I'm gonna phrase that correctly. There's matter, you know, like hydrogen, oxygen, you know, some wood, that's some matter ass shit. Wood's matter, metal matter, Black Lives Matter, pepper that in there, it's true. And then there's antimatter, which is up for debate what antimatter really is, like black holes, and it's a balancing act of the universe, I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I read an article about the recent... basically, they've been able to slow it down to observe particles of antimatter. And that just means a lot for understanding what it is and what it does. The place it holds in our universe and everything. Crazy shit. Not sure what it means, but I'm going to throw it out there because we talked about it once before. And why not, you know? Matter, antimatter, antidisestablishmentarianism nightly at the weekly half-hour show. My oddcast. My oddcast is it's pretty much a waste of time if you're listening to this, but hey, props, thank you, love you. 630-542-0467. Give me a call. Leave me a message. If you're cool, I'll call you back. And what else is going on? I talked about getting my motherfucking vaccine last week. Everything has been fine since then. Except an annoying thing happened where they called me to reschedule my vaccine second dose, because apparently they were closed the day that they're doing mine. Like, I don't understand how you're closed on it was a weekday, and it was 4 weeks exactly from when I got the first dose. So it's just annoying that I have to reschedule. So I rescheduled over the app without really confirmation of talking to another human being. So we'll see if that actually went through, and because I rescheduled for the next day. And when they called me, they said, would you like to reschedule for the next week? So I tried to do it for the next day. We'll see. But either way, I'm going to get that second dose be good. Or whatever, you know. Ooh, this is what I want to talk about. I ran into a conundrum at work today. I went into the bathroom to take a tinkle, and there's a fucking log in the toilet, man. There's like, as I'm already peeing, I realize there's a log. So I'm not going to cut my stream and, like, go, you know, abort fucking pissing. So I just have a question, I guess, to my listeners about, in this situation, what do you do? Huh? It's awkward for fucking sure. Like, do you fucking flush? Do you finish up and get out of there? Because it wasn't, like, who takes a log and then doesn't flush? That's some bogus shit. Like, you gotta look back and make sure that what you've done has been flushed, you know? That's common sense to me, but that's common sense ain't for everybody. So what would you do? Call me 630-542-0467. I ran out that bitch. I pissed and ran out that bitch. It's not my job to flush your log, bro. Mellow, yellow, brown, down. Brown, flush it down. If it's mellow, yellow, leave it mellow. That's just saving the earth. And also, I don't want your poo particles breaking up in the flush and being around me. That's one thing where I think I'll always wear a mask now, in a public bathroom setting. Like, I'll always pull that shit up, like an outdoor public bathroom setting, you know? Maybe not at work every time. Who knows? It's crazy. This is the trials and tribulations of Ben Bokus. It happened to me. It could happen to you. Poo in the toil. Toil and poo in the toilet. Oh yeah, if I still got you, thanks for listening. I'm almost home. Still gonna keep this going and see if it cuts me off. Cause like this recorder I got here, it's been doing this fucking annoying thing where it just stops recording. But what I gotta do? Whatever. Antidisestablishmentarianism nightly. The weekly half-hour show. It's just what I do now. Man, can't wait to get home and eat this pizza, have some beer, wake up, go check out this apartment, fill out a thing to see if they're gonna let me have it. And so, yeah, best case scenario, I'll be doing the podcast from a studio apartment in Evanston. So that'll be lovely. Special, very special thank you to my parents who just celebrated their anniversary. They're lovely, lovely people. They're great. They've given me so much opportunity, including this year letting me, allowing me to just being there for me and let me move back in with them, which is something that, you know, I've always been like proud that I moved out early and never had to go and, you know, knock back on the doorstep, but I have now. So they've been cool about it. They realize it's a nation fucking pandemic. So either way. So yeah. The guard shack. The little guard place where guards can let me into. But yeah, if you don't know, me and my parents, my dad got his first job at a golf course in his 30s, I want to say. It was always his dream to be a pro golf teacher, and my mom was cool enough to let him pursue that. And so he made it a reality, became a head pro. First he became an assistant pro at a little golf course, and now they live at the place. So it's kind of one of those full circle. It's a place that my grandpa worked at, and he knew members here. So it's really a very, very special place to me, LBS. And it's never short. I'm never short on sentimentality of like living here. It's a place where I was running around when I was, 8, 9 years old. The first place I ever worked, being a bag boy, doing carts, washing carts, and cleaning people's clubs and all that. It's just one of those, sentimental, and it'll always be a special place for me, to me. Again, love to my parents for taking care of me for my life and teaching me how to not be a piece of shit and not leave shit in the fucking toilet. God, who does that? Anyway. I'm gonna go eat this pizza. AntidisestablishmentarianisLOGm, the weekly half hour show. Who's Ben Bookworth today? I'm Ben Bookworth, so call me 630-542-0467. It's really a show about fucking nothing. Nothing at all. And sitting on the toilet. Thanks for listening. It's a weird thing to say, but if you got an oily ham butt, maybe it's not so weird. Hope that was it. That was my drive home, and I hope you've enjoyed it. No, seriously. Thanks for listening. Love you.